Okay, I kind of wanted to get the cleaning done beforehand because I want to try to have my car back by tomorrow. And I was saying I need to make sure the plugs in that are plugged in. And I believe. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's right here, down on the bottom of the bolt location. That's the word I was looking for. So I tested out this method to see if it would work, and it actually worked really well. I think. Hopefully you can tell. This seat is already done. I did this one. It's a deeper black. It's got a lot more sheen to it. Actually, it's got a shine. It's got a shine, not a sheen, more of a shine. As these over here look a little bit more dull. And I don't remember before. I just didn't think about it to look, but I did steam it, and I was curious if the bolsters and that actually got plump from the steam. I don't know if they did, but what caught my attention was the headrest. This headrest just seemed a lot more full and doesn't have as many wrinkles as that headrest does. And keeping that in mind, I was also hoping I'd be able to get these dents out of the leather here by steaming it. Maybe that'll, one, soften up the leather, two, well, just one and two, but one, soften up the leather, and two, plump up the foam to try to expand and get that dent out. But I don't have a steam machine. I don't plan on getting one, but I came up with something that actually works okay. I don't know what you'd want to call it, jerry-rigged or whatever, but it works. It worked pretty good. It got the pores open. It may have plumped it up. I didn't really check beforehand, but it may have plumped it up. It definitely opened up the pores to let the protectant get inside. It feels a lot nicer, feels a lot smoother. But I'm going to show you kind of what I did and how I went about doing that. So what I have here is it's a Shark, and it's a steam mopper. And I actually initially attempted, I have a Shark vacuum over there, and I took the hose off the vacuum and tried to hook it up to this, but the Shark kind of has a limit as to how much it's able to steam, you know, and it started steaming, and it worked good for like a second until it couldn't keep steaming it. And as you pump this back and forth, it pushes water through the system, and it can only steam so much at one time, so you keep pumping water to try to get the steam to go throughout the entire hose. And then I just ended up pumping water out the hose, since it's a vacuum, and vacuums up dirt, and just nasty black water started landing on the seat, so I stopped doing that. This kind of works like a gun almost. Once you start pumping it and you let the steam start coming out, it just kind of squirts all over the place of steam. If you pump it too many times, like I said, water will start to drip out, and you can stop and just let the steam keep flowing. But kind of how this works, I'll show you. So you take this, and you go ahead and start pumping it. It's just going to start spraying steam on it. Then once it starts getting a good rolling steam going around, you can stop pumping it until it slows down, and then you can start pumping it again, because you don't want water spraying all over your seat. I kind of want to focus on these dents right here to see if I can't get those out. So what you're doing here is the steam's rolling over it, and it's opening up the pores of the leather. That'll make it easier to clean, and it also makes it easier to get the sealant and protectant into all the pores of the leather and really fight in and last for a while. So I take this towel. This is my quick clean towel. I'll show you what I mean. So I have McGuires quick clean, or quick interior detail cleaner. This is going to go in and really pick up most of the junk that's on the seat, And then I have another cleaner here that's more towards the protectant side of things. This is more just to clean. It really smells like vinegar, whatever it is that they're using in this. I can smell it. But the other cleaner actually has a nice scent to it. I'm hoping that'll contribute to making the interior smell good and not vinegary. Okay, so you can already see that that's pretty dirty. But now I have my goat brush here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the cleaner, just going to spray it right on. I don't need to oversaturate it, but just get enough to keep good lubrication throughout the seat. And then wet your brush a little. And you just get in here with the brush and you start scrubbing. You don't really want to use anything more rough than this brush. That would probably result in scratching and reducing the life of the leather. This is a pretty soft brush. It's more just to agitate the surface and try to get as much of the grit out of the pores as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and scrub this seat down real quick. So now I'm going to get the cleaner side of this, and we can see how much dirt comes off of here. That's kind of what it looks like now. Pretty grody. I'm not going to focus too much on here with the brush. Maybe I should. I guess I will. I guess I'll hit this with the brush real quick. Okay, so now I'm gonna get the good stuff here. So this is more of a paste. I mean, it's still very liquidy, but it just comes out more globby-ish. You can definitely hear the difference. That's more of a water, and this is creamish. Make sure you shake it really well before you put it on, and you can just apply it. It says either spray it onto the applicator pad or the seat itself. I'm just going to do it right onto the seat. I didn't have any stain issues with the other one. An applicator pad, it's just microfiber towel. That should be fine. You start working it in. And if it seems like it's soaking up a lot, just go ahead and add more, and it'll just keep soaking it up until it stops, and then you can wipe any of the excess off. And there you go. That's kind of the gist of it. It just looks a million times better. Just a deep, rich black. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more of the Volvo and getting all the interior gutted out and getting the new stuff in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll hopefully get the seats and maybe the rear deck in. I'm not sure if I want to keep the rear deck out yet and then put it in later, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the subs yet, but I'll figure it out. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and if you guys have anything that you want to say, just leave it down in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. Alright, thank you guys.